Hi guys, this is Jen with Noble Self-Publishing here to do a very quick tutorial video on the Find and Replace tool in Word. Now I have a piece of a book that I'm working on for a client, and for the sake of this tutorial, I kind of added some spaces in there because it didn't actually have a whole bunch of extra spaces, but this is the topic that I'm writing about in my current blog post, so I decided to do a fast video for it. And I wanted to just briefly go over back when, like, a history of why people put two spaces after a period sometimes, or I guess before they start a new sentence or whatever you want to call it. So back before computers and back before everything was digital and people were still using typewriters and the old like DOS computer systems, spacing and fonts were not really developed like they are now. I mean, you had whatever was there, whatever was available to you. And so nowadays, because of the advancements in technology and also in typography and people creating their own fonts and being able to customize your fonts and the spacing and all that kind of good stuff, the fonts are now designed to where you don't have to put an extra space after your sentence ends in order for it to look right, because that was the whole thing back in the day. So having said that, I use the Find and Replace tool a lot for spaces, and I wanted to kind of go through and show you guys how to do that. So you go up here and you click on Replace, right? And it pops up with this window. And then for our purposes, because we're doing the spaces, we're going to put in two spaces right here and then have it replace it with one space right there. And then I'm going to click Replace All. All done. We made 504 replacements. Okay, and then we can close that. Now, this tool is really awesome if you have a specific word that maybe you forgot to capitalize throughout your manuscript. So you want to search for the word the way it is and then put in the replace thing, the capitalized version, right? It also works if you have an entire word misspelled. What it does not work for, and something that I had to learn the hard way, was replacing letters like FBI or CIA or whatever. When I tried to do it with CIA, I wound up with a lot of words like officially with the CIA capitalized in the middle of it. So that actually causes more problems than it solves. But for something like spaces, it is perfect. And also, as far as I know, and actually let's try this. And so I'm going to go ahead and do replace and try and put I have, right? And then let's see if it'll let us do anything with that. Okay, yeah, it actually does work. Okay, so I'm going to obviously undo that, but I thought I had tried to do a phrase or multiple words at one point, and it just did not work. So the thing is really think about, before you're going to use the Find and Replace tool, really think about, is there anything that it could possibly replace that I will have to go back through and fix manually? I will do another tutorial on making fixes and repairs and adjustments to your manuscript faster by using the Find and Replace tool. For example, if you run into one thing that you need to correct throughout the whole manuscript, but you don't want to have to read through the entire thing again, all 60 to 80,000 words or whatever it is, then you can use the find tool to find different instances of the word you're looking for and make the corrections as you go through and find them. So that's pretty cool. If you already know how to do that, awesome. If not, stay tuned for another video very soon, because I will be doing that ASAP. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Go ahead and go back to the No Bull Self-Publishing blog, www.nobullselfpublishing.com, for lots more free information, tips, tutorials, tricks, and self-publishing tools. All right, have a great one. Thanks so much for watching.